Oh,
Don't
got the
pass
recording in
go.
progress. Don't pass go. Episode
Episode 9.
9. This
On the road
podcast
again.
is turning the corner. We're making second. Uh-oh, we got words. Might get banned for that.
Oh, we're gonna get in trouble.
We definitely might.
Demonetized.
Uh,
Demonetized from the YouTube.
wow. If we're getting demonetized, I'd like to know when we're getting monetized. You know what I mean? So, but welcome in,
Welcome to
everybody.
episode 9.
Episode 9, that's over. I'm Guy. If you're first timers, uh, welcome. And always remember, don't be an asshole today. How about it?
Is that
So,
our
but
motto
yeah,
for the day? Don't be an asshole.
yeah, I think it should be everyone's motto every day. Just be nice.
Okay.
Just be
Hey,
nice to
just be
people, you
kind.
know?
Just be
Be
kind.
kind.
You sound like a Hobby Lobby sign. Be kind. Live, laugh, love.
Yeah, live, laugh, love. I think that's in like
I should have made
every.
fun of that. I literally have that on my back almost. So
Oh,
my tattoo.
hey,
My
yeah,
Yeah, for those that don't know, I have a ridiculous tattoo. I'll just bust it out. Yeah, kind of
right
did.
there. Show it, show it.
Yeah.
Pull it up. There it is. There it is.
I'm not proud of that.
It, it could
You know,
also mean it also could mean wiener sucker. We don't know,
it
but
probably says Kung Pao chicken, or I don't know. But in the middle is supposed to say life and laugh, love, strength, courage around it. Man,
yeah,
when I was 18, man, I was deep.
that was that
I
that
was
that is
deep.
deep. That's in the feels right there.
Yeah. You might be
That's in the
wondering why
feels.
I'm wearing this hard hat too, by the way.
Is the hotel room not safe or?
No, I'm a working man. And today's my day off. So I just felt like this was the proper attire because I'm back on night shift. So I'm a little delusional right now. Not really where I'm supposed to be awake. A little delusional.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Been working 12s,
Who'd
5
else do that
p.m.
to you?
What's up? I hear you.
I
Sorry.
said, who will do that to you?
Oh
It
yeah,
just makes you.
working yeah, 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. So this is not when I'm supposed to be awake right now, as it's 1:30. I'd probably be getting up around this time. So
Well, I'd hope
usually,
so. Like, well, maybe not this time. Maybe like an hour later. But get
yeah, I
up,
usually
get a
lay.
nice breakfast.
Yeah, I am getting hungry. It's usually my waking sign. But
Yeah,
we got to get this podcast in. We got a few things to talk about for
we
sure.
got to give the people what they want, right?
That's
We got
right.
to give the
That's
people
right.
what they want. And oh, so the hard hat's going off. This means
Yeah, it was a
business.
little warm in
We're
there.
mean business.
It was a little warm. These look
Hey,
ridiculous too. So,
I changed the backdrop. I'm actually outside at Kylie's house filming this. So I was like, maybe I don't go woods today. Maybe I use the natural environment.
like
So I'm sitting on the nice deck
you're
here.
outside. Oh, all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm outside. I'm in the elements. I got moose dog sitting here, laying at my feet, just watching, waiting for a squirrel to run. But yeah. So we got some things to talk about. Big thing happened last night. I don't know if you want to go right into that or not.
Yeah, I say we just talk
But
about the Steelers.
get rip the band-aid off that our offense is atrocious.
True.
Atrocious. Dude. All right. So like I was watching the game and I'm stoked. First play. Did you were working last night probably, huh?
Yep. I did not see anything of the first play. Actually, first play I saw last night was George Pickens taking it to the house, 71 yards. Like just got back to
Oh,
the break room. Like just got the game turned on. My one of my coworkers had a not a laptop, a tablet. He had a plan.
yeah.
Just got it on. First play I saw, George Pickens, 71 yards. I was like, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. One play.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have been happy probably two drives before that because Pickett couldn't get the ball to Pickens at all. Like he was open twice on slants, couldn't get to him. Wasn't even looking at him on one. Just straight up didn't even look over his way. And that was a nice throw, and he had some good throws. You got to give it to Browns. Their defense is good, so they couldn't get any run going. But like
Yeah.
we weren't trying to run either. Like we
No.
try to run like one every 6 plays and not be able
It'd
to
be
do
like
it,
a
so they
jet
just
sweep or
stop.
something.
Yeah. Oh, they did that stupid play again. Like
Can't
this
believe like
isn't
that looked
Matt.
like. It was like 3rd and 3 or something, and they did like try to fake a jet sweep or yeah, what the
Yeah.
doing? They like
Well,
ran into each other almost. I can't believe they didn't fumble. You know?
well, it's crazy to me because like that doesn't even work on Madden half the time. So like I don't even know why you would think it would work in an NFL game.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, first play
Especially
of
Matt
the game
Canada.
though, the first play of the game, I almost had a heart attack because we had an interception, then we didn't have the interception, then we had the interception, and then returned for a touchdown. I mean, it was like, whew. But
Yeah.
yeah, if our defense wasn't as good as our defense is, and we would obviously lose that game because they scored 14 of our 26
26
points.
points,
So
right?
yeah, it was good and bad at all the same time. Looks like we might have lost Mika for a few weeks. They're doing X-rays and stuff today, see what happened with his chest. So I mean, it it was entertaining but disappointing at the same time. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I wish we would have blew the Browns out, or I would have been, even if we didn't blow the Browns out and we still win 26-22. If our offense was looking better, I'd be happier about my life today on this Tuesday morning, afternoon.
Still a win, Zach. A win's a win.
It's
You gotta
a
take.
win's a win, as Mike Tomlin likes to say. A win's a win, and it's against an AFC North team, so that even makes it better. But we'll see. I don't know. It's 2 weeks in now, and our offense is not looking promising.
No, but
Not at all.
you're right. You're right. It's young. It needs more reps. Hopefully, it comes around. Seen glimpses of it the last 2 games, but not nearly enough. And it's
Yeah.
got a couple home run plays, and I don't know. I feel like the pieces are there. I feel like the play calling is really really bad. It's not really playing into any favors of anyone on that team with the dumb jet sweeps and then going for I don't know. I feel like even the first down, like even the first down throw, you're not getting any yards there almost every time. It's like 2nd and 10 almost guaranteed because the throws, I mean, are
Um.
there's no
They're.
time. He doesn't look
Yeah.
comfortable. He does not look comfortable. The pass is either going in
No.
the dirt or it's being sailed high and out of bounds. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like
I agree with you.
he doesn't look comfortable at all. But I
But
feel like I just rambled a little bit
no,
there, and I had no idea what direction I was going in, but I was trying to get those words out.
no. Yeah, you got them out. There might have been a couple extra, but that's our show. It doesn't matter. We ramble a lot. Um. If. But yeah, I mean, overall though, this weekend of football was pretty fun to watch. College and NFL. There's some good games all around, and I wish our game would have been like the actually the stamp at the end saying like, yeah, we ended it well. But I mean, we won, like you said, but it wasn't that hard hitting stamp that of approval that I was looking for. Like week one, okay, our offense is a little slow. Week two, we picked it up a little bit at least. I think we stayed same line. Didn't get any better anywhere. We didn't get any worse anywhere, but like we didn't make gains anywhere either. So it was a little disappointing on that end of stuff. But
I understand you're looking for
yeah,
that statement piece, right?
yeah,
But speaking of statement piece, dude, that shirt, is that a Bill Murray?
it is a Bill
No,
Murray.
the
It is a
real deal,
William
the
a William Murray, not Bill. William. He likes
William
to go by
Murray golf
William in
shirt.
the golf game.
That
Yeah,
is,
William Murray. Yeah, I might hit the links here after our podcast. I might not. That doesn't. I don't, we'll see.
what's the weather like
The
back home? Has it been
it's
nice?
it's it's sunny at times. It's cloudy at times. You know what I mean? We know it's
Classic
Western
Pittsburgh,
classic. Yep. You
classic
know,
Western PA.
we're only a few weeks out of having the week of all four seasons every single day of
Right.
80 80 snow, wind, rain, cold. That seems like October. There's like 4 or 5 days where like you get all those seasons all rolled into one. So,
Right.
but yeah, I might go golfing. So I thought better be prepared. Put the shirt on now, Zach. So that way, you can make your quicker decision after the show.
Right.
But yeah,
I'll tell you,
I
Charlotte's
got
been
speaking
beautiful.
of golf.
Uh,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, if we're talking about the weather, Charlotte's freaking unreal. I mean,
Yeah.
uh, low, high, low 80s, still beautiful. I think I've seen like one misting of rain the whole time I've been here. Like it's been a week, but
Yeah. No
yeah,
hurricanes yet.
no, I'd say the weather's
That's
been
good.
freaking beautiful down here. But back to golf.
Good. No, no. I finally. No, I was just gonna say I finally bit the bullet and can you still say that? I don't know. But I finally bit the bullet
Canceled.
and bought myself an actual driver. Went out and bought myself a stealth, tailor-made stealth, and it makes I can see why people pay a lot for clubs. It does help your game when you actually have good things,
Look, you're
good
giddy
good
just thinking
clubs.
about it. I can see it. Like you can't wait
Oh
to get a
yeah,
ball in that thing.
yeah. I mean, it didn't make me drive it any further. Actually, like I'm hitting the ball the same length, but I have way more control over it, and I keep it. I don't have that huge ass slice. Well, if people don't know, I am left hand. I golf left-handed, so I have a slice from left to or right to left. It's a banana, and this club actually helps out, keeps it down the fairway, and I can grip and rip and try to get it out there. But it's nice to have. So makes it was hard to buy it. Now it's hard to not want to go buy more, other good irons and
Right.
stuff, and
You just
see
open
like if
up
that would
Pandora's
actually,
box.
yeah, see if that would actually help. So uh the putter game, I have a crappy, I mean, like legitimately crappy Dick's putter. Um, and it's putting the ball in the hole. But maybe that's the thing too. Maybe if I got a better putter, I could have more control and better speed with it. Who knows?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't matter how.
That's what I always say about my golf game too. If I just had better clubs, man, I'd be in the
Yeah.
low
Well.
80s probably every time I went out.
Yeah.
If I had a better club, and
Yeah.
I feel like that's a
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that would be the biggest thing. So I'm sure not the only, like you're saying, I'm sure we're not the only ones thinking that. Oh yeah, it's just the clubs. It's not me. Why would it be me?
right.
It's always the
So can't
clubs.
possibly be me.
Uh, yeah. So I feel like, but hey, anybody out there that listens and follows or watches us on YouTube, please leave a comment and give us your pointers if you have it. I know that our 30 to 40 listeners that we have every week. I'm sure there's a golf pro out there somewhere, right? I don't know, but we'll be happy to take any pointers to help our game because Ober and I do try to golf a good bit. Ober, you like to golf down in Myrtle in South Carolina. You get the nice courses down there,
We're gonna
but
call it golf, but I call it just chasing balls. Probably a
well,
more appropriate term for my golf game.
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with
It's
that.
all in good
Who
fun though.
doesn't? Who doesn't? I saw a stat. Do you know how many golf balls are produced a year?
No, please enlighten me. How many golf balls?
Worldwide. This is worldwide.
I bet it's a shit ton of
Take
golf
a
balls.
gander. Take a gander.
God, 1 billion.
Yeah, you're not too far off. It was like
Really?
1.25. Yeah,
1.25 bill?
bill golf balls produced a year, and
Yeah.
then they said in the United States or worldwide, over half a billion are lost a year.
Yeah, I mean, I
So,
probably had to
you know,
about a quarter of that.
I don't know. I'd say at least 100 to 150, right, a year.
Did I lose?
100, 150.
Yeah,
But I find a good bit too when I'm in the woods,
that's true.
So,
I kind of go net zero, and
yeah,
I'm definitely probably net positive because down in Myrtle, I haven't paid for a golf ball, and I mean, since we had the place, because we live on a golf course, and if you just take
yeah,
a walk, a stroll down the street or down the cart path afterwards, and just peek into the woods or down by the water, yeah, there's like, probably net positive hundreds.
I feel like a lot of people down there are just like, ah, I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna go look for it. If it's not in the
100%.
fairway or the first cut rough, I'm done. I'll just drop. See ya.
Oh yeah,
You know.
especially if I'm down
So
there. I don't even pick them up because well I get them for free because I just
yeah,
found I have a bag full of like pretty good balls. A lot of Pro
yeah.
V1s or all that. But yeah, I can just walk right down the one little creek. There's a little stream that runs right by a couple holes, and I'll take one walk down there. I'll pocket 20 balls like every other
Right
day I
on.
go.
Right on. So, but so you had to work all weekend, so you didn't really get to do anything fun, see any of the any atmosphere, nightlife.
No, no, I didn't do shit. I work. Uh, yeah, my only day off is Tuesday. So, but I did have a turnover day on Friday, and I did a hike. Hiked up to damn, what the hell is that? Crowder's Mountain, outside of Charlotte.
Wow,
It was nice.
nice.
It's not too bad. A little steep at the end, but it has like man-made stairs, got a wood. So
Oh,
I'm
you know,
yeah, I think it's like 300 steps. Like once you get up to that point, like it's a kind of just an inclined walk up to where the steps are, and then I think it's 300 steps, give or take, and then you're up there, and I I like climbing rocks and all that shit. So I was climbing around the rocks and it has a pretty good peaks, and some guy was setting up a hammock between these two trees. They're like perfect.
love it,
I
love
don't know
it.
if I didn't take a picture of it, man, but it was like perfect, like a beautiful view. He had his headphones in, chilling, just straight chilling.
Maybe have a sixer there, have a couple beers, relax,
Yeah,
and then work your way down.
yeah,
Nice. I love
yeah.
it.
So it
Uh,
was a good little hike. I'll probably have some pictures on social media here soon.
Sweet.
That's at
I
the
like it.
Dan over 82. If you want to give a follow.
On the YouTube, Dan over 82 on the old YouTube, and he
And the
has his
Instagram.
own channel. He has his own travel channel out there. So you guys
Yeah,
should see some of his videos that he has posted. Really good stuff he does.
I started the new one. I haven't really started it. I just kind of put the files in a folder together and stuff like that. I haven't even done like voiceovers or anything, but I'm going to be doing a Switzerland. Uh, I was in Switzerland last year, so I kind of compiled all the photos and videos from that. And I'm just going to do like a little Switzerland recap from when I was out there for what 5 weeks or so. So that's the next that's the next video. Is probably going to make it to the YouTube.
Awesome. Right on. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait to watch it, see it.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, I didn't do any physical exercise adventures this weekend, but I did go to somewhere I've never been before, and it was pretty cool. The Renaissance Festival in
Church.
Pittsburgh.
Oh,
Purge?
so I said,
No, I never.
somewhere you never been to before. I said church.
Oh, church? No, I've been there. I'm baptized and everything, bud.
Oh,
I'm there.
that was
I
my
don't
joke.
go anymore, but I was there once. I was there once. I was definitely there once because I was married once.
Oh yeah, that whole thing.
So I was
That
definitely
whole
there once.
bugaboo.
That happened. But no, they we went to the Renaissance Festival, Kylie and I, and we met Christina and her daughter and friends there. And it was I didn't know what to expect really. I thought like it was gonna be kind of like for lack of better words, nerdy. And it has that effect. I mean, there's parts of that. There's people that are dressed up. A lot of people are dressed up. And
Were you dressed up?
rightfully
What did you
so.
dress
No,
as?
I was dressed as a bum basically. I went in a t-shirt and shorts and flip flops, but I did not participate in the any clothing attire that some have, and my eyes were open though to a lot of cool things. My eyes were open to a lot of things that I don't think people should be wearing in public.
Like, please give
But
me examples. You can't just like lay that out there and like not give
um,
examples. So tell me
there
some
was
things that
a
you saw, Zach. Name some things that you can't unsee.
okay, so there was a girl of bigger size, breast wise, and those bad boys. I'm pretty sure she had those things in this corset. Like they were
Dude,
they
I'm
were
sold. I want to
screaming.
go.
They were screaming for help. Like she had them pushed up. They almost touched the bottom of her chin. And I was just like, "Whoa, that she need how is she breathing in that? Like that can't be comfortable." And you're like there in the sun, and there's people that get there. The gates open at 10. There's people who stay there from 10 to like I think it closes around 7.
Yeah.
So there's people who stay there all day, like in the sun, 9 hours. Just boom, I can do it. I'm like,
That,
no way. There's no way I could do that. Not dressed up
them
like
titties
that.
were probably cooked by the end of the day.
Oh, she. Oh, I was like, and then there's a couple guys. I mean, they went all out. Like they had they were I guess Vikings, and they were trying to be the best uh, uh, Jon Snow that they could possibly be, and it
Oh,
was it was not the best Jon Snow there possibly could be.
I
It
can't
was
understand. Like, I guess are you saying they dressed? Were they well dressed for the part, or were they like they look like shit?
they looked like shit.
I
Yeah,
can't tell if you're like giving them kudos or you're like giving them like you
but
guys are idiots.
I will give everybody kudos that dresses and goes there because I mean it just takes kudos to wear something out in public like that. Like I don't like dressing up for Halloween. I'm not a big costume guy, and so like I give anybody kudos that can go and do that, and they pulled it off. But there's some people that shouldn't pull it off. You know what I mean? But the
Like
atmosphere is really
Orlando.
cool. There's like there was like music shows and a couple comedy shows we stopped and seen, and the comedy shows were hilarious. Like in there, it was awesome. It was a cool little village and stuff, all through the woods, hills and stuff. You walk through it. It kind of made you feel like you were back in that time.
What's your
But
score out of
yeah,
10? Would do, would not do? Like
oh, score out of 10, I give it an 8.7.
8.7 out
Yeah,
of 10?
yeah,
Would go again?
would go again. I definitely go again, just for the turkey leg. I mean, they give you a
Oh
whole
yeah.
turkey leg. Yeah, walk around, eat a turkey leg, dude. That's right there, an experience in itself. Like
Did you feel like a man?
so, it did make me feel like a man. It did make me feel like a man, you know. And they have like cool little shops and stuff you can buy, and I mean, it was cool. It was neat, and they have beer there. So like, if you get really bored and annoyed or upset that your significant other would drag you to something like that, just go get drunk. What the hell does it matter, you
Right.
know? But one awesome thing that I did buy there, and I've been wanting one forever, one of those Viking mugs you can drink out of.
Oh, is that
They,
where you got that? All right. I
yeah,
saw that picture on Snap.
yeah, I got it there. I was like, a little pricey, but I was like, this thing, I want one so bad. I've never pulled the trigger,
Yeah.
and I don't resent it one bit.
Is it real? Is it like an
Yeah.
ox horn or something? Like
No,
what is it?
I don't know what kind of horn it is. I didn't ask the guy, uh, but it was something.
Is
It
it
is
real? It
yeah,
looks real.
it's not plastic. It's
Okay.
some type of tusk of some sort or whatever. But yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty neat.
It looks sweet.
Yeah, it was. I was tickled pink whenever I saw this little booth selling this guy selling them. But
Solid.
he
Solid
had
purchase.
that. Yeah, solid purchase. I mean, so it was a fun experience. So if there's anybody that listens or watches us, and you like the Renaissance Festival, I apologize that I think that dressing up is a little extreme, but I'm not gonna mince my words. It's weird and nerdy. But yeah, it's something that everybody should experience at least once. I would say I would do it again. If somebody said next year, hey, you want to go back? I'll be like, yeah, I'm in. It's a fun
Cool.
day. But yeah, that was my weekend really. I didn't Sunday, we talked about Steelers didn't play Sunday, so like Sunday is usually Steelers Sunday and everything. So
Right.
it's, Sunday was kind of relaxation. Oh, we tried a new there's a new adult establishment in our
Oh,
area out in the old Adrian, the old metropolis of
oh,
Adrian.
yeah.
Ruby's Den, awesome
It
place,
was the old
awesome. It was so cool.
convenience store, right?
Yeah, the old, yeah, the old Adrian store.
Adrian store, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Yep, yeah, you're right though. It was a convenience store. There's a
Yeah.
gas station there at one time and everything. But yeah, they made it into partially into a bar, a restaurant there, and
Who was
it's
that?
it,
Hayden? Was that Hayden Cloak that opened that?
yeah, yeah,
That's what I heard.
yeah, really cool place, really good food. Um,
A little out of the
I
way.
mean, no, not really. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, we you go up the River Road, go to Tartown, turn left at Lashes on Lash Road. Lash Road dumps you right into Adrian. I
Hmm.
mean, it was like 6 minutes.
I guess if you think about it, yeah, I feel like Adrian's so far out there, but
Well, it is like, but if you take the back roads, yeah, the back roads. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it's 10 minutes. Okay, but the
I feel like I
because you
remember
can't go
walking from
real
Adrian one
fast.
time, and that took a while. So I feel like that's still stuck in my head.
I mean, I've been in those situations up in that area. I was in Adrian. I was in Collinsville, a little bit further out. But yeah, I've been in those situations, walking home after a party got busted or such, or
Right.
you get left at a party and you're like, ah,
Oh, hell
man,
am I getting home? It's like 4 in the
yeah.
morning. By the time you get back to tanning, sun's like high noon, sun's
Oh,
up.
it's 9 o'clock. You're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah,
That night went to shit.
right.
But I mean, it leaves the stories for a podcast at times, so
Apparently.
it
Didn't know we were
makes
going
it
to go
stronger.
into it. But I didn't know I
Makes
was
it
going to go here
stronger. But
either,
yeah,
but I'm,
hey, it's your day off.
it's my day
Hit it
off.
up.
And today's day off is being brought to you by Long Branch Wild Turkey.
Yeah, that's not an ad. That's a shout out. Unless they want
That's
to
a
pay
shout out.
pay us, and then we'll give them an ad spot.
Yeah. Until I have an official sponsor of the
Yeah.
bourbon. Yeah, I
Does
did have a
Matthew
glass of ice
McConaughey
prepared.
talk to you?
What's up?
Yeah, you have your ice prepared and everything. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I knew where this was going.
yeah.
It's my day
Did
off.
Now when you drink that, does Matthew McConaughey just say "all right, all right, all right" every
I
time?
feel like I would like we should have a button I can hit and be like, all right, all right, all right. And McConaughey would come.
Yeah, but
If we
yeah.
did a
Speaking
stew,
of,
maybe we could have
uh,
that.
well, someday we will have a stew. Um, but yeah, we so you're in the libations. I had some yesterday. Tried out the new place, really cool. I mean, that's definitely a place that's all back roads, so you don't really have to worry about traffic traffic
That was
per se.
well, good
And the
save
things that
there. Good save, Zach. That was nice. I like that. I'm like, well,
but
where's he going with that? I'm like, this is how we give bad
yeah,
advice. And then you saved it.
yeah.
That was
If you put anything
fantastic.
in quotes, it works.
Right.
Like I just saw a hat. I almost bought it yesterday. It's by that comedian that does the You Betchas. Have you seen them on the internet,
Oh yeah,
on
yeah, yeah,
Facebook
yeah.
and stuff? They're from Wisconsin, I think.
Yeah, he does.
And
That's
he
you
has a hat
betcha.
out and said, "You betcha." But he has a hat out that says, he goes, "How drunk is too drunk?" The hat says that. What's
Yeah.
too drunk in quotations? The two, and I was like, "That's perfect. That's a perfect hat." The quotations makes it.
All right.
But yeah, so what's up, Moose?
He's either Wisconsin or
Oh,
he's
buddy,
Michigan Hooper. Oh, Moose. We got a mascot
Moose.
today. We
We
have a
got a
new mascot.
mascot. We got a new dog mascot. Moose is tired. You can see it in his eyes.
Oh,
He's
buddy.
only he's only been laying down all night, all day. I mean, but
Right. Well, he's as big as a horse. It takes all the energy to move that thing.
so I guess he's just want to hang out here behind me. Cool.
Look at him.
Get right in there, Moose. Get right in there, buddy. Is there anything else I can help you with? Do you need,
Hey,
you want a sandwich?
There's 3 questions on this.
You want a sandwich? Maybe a
What?
cigarette? What do you want? Hello, dude.
He
Yeah,
wants to
I'm
sit
in the
on
middle
you.
of something. I'm in the middle of something. Lay
That's
down, dude.
awesome.
Lay down.
This is
Lay down.
podcasting gold. Being interrupted by
This
the
is Moose. Everybody out there in the world,
What's up,
this
Moose?
is Moose. He can't hear
Oh.
you, but he
Yeah,
can
that's right,
see
you're
you,
on the
but he
headset.
can't hear you. Yeah. But yeah, so hey, I was speaking of like watching TV and stuff over the weekend, and and seeing ads through sports and stuff. Seems like with uh, the screenwriters strike and actor strike, it's going to be a lot of reality TV coming this fall, huh? How about that?
That
That's a
sounds
little
awful.
crazy.
I will not
Yeah.
watch.
So
I don't. I don't have
like our
cable. I don't. Yeah. No, I won't have anything on. I'm
like
good.
our favorite shows, um, are probably not going to be coming back for anytime soon, especially like Netflix and HBO's and stuff. They said so. That's crazy. And I was on a try to say, maybe have a little bit of a talk about that on tits if you would like here. If
Okay.
you want to do our tits segment now. If not, if you have something else you want to talk about
Topics
before
with
we go into
intrusive
tits.
thoughts. The
Yeah,
tits.
so we're this is our favorite segment. This is our only segment. This is called tits. And like over just pronounced it. Say it. What is it again?
Topics with intrusive thoughts.
Nice.
Tits.
Yes.
Not
Tits.
twits. Tits.
Not twits, because I will not put the W in there. I don't care what anybody wants me to do. I will not
Nobody
do
wants you to do anything, Zach. Everyone just wants you to be happy.
it. Thank
Whatever
you.
Zach
At
wants.
least thank you. But this is tits, funny name, serious topics. And we might have I have two topics. It was hard for me to pick. I think we're just gonna do both. Um, like one of my good buddies told me just hours ago when I was at work this morning, he says, one tit is not enough, three tits too many, two tits just perfect. So
Ah,
maybe we'll go two tit topics today.
okay.
Um,
I like it.
and the first topic, though, like I said, is our shows, and they're saying I just want to pull the article up. I was reading about it here that the strikes they're having talks this week. Um, they're going to try to come to a conclusion with the writers, at least. Can you still see me? You know, I'm reading this
Yeah.
article.
Yep.
Oh,
I
okay,
got you.
good. All right. Um, so this is the Writers Guild of America said Monday that the union will resume negotiations with Hollywood studios on Wednesday as a shutdown of productions across the TV and movie business drags on. This is the 139th day of the strike, which began May 2nd. The union told its members to continue picket lines as talks resume. Um, and a spokesperson for Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, which represents the companies, confirmed the talks but offered no further comment. So the strike has halted productions on several big name shows such as Stranger Things, Marvel's Blaze, Apple TV Plus's Severance, and Paramount Plus's Evil. Production companies have also taken a financial blow as a result of these strikes. Warner Brother Discovery warned its investors last week of a $300 to $500 million hit to earnings due to the ongoing strikes. So these strikes are like killing these. Just not even they're not just killing like us consumers as TV watchers or movie watchers, but they're not kill us. If we invested in
Yeah.
um, any of these companies here, it seems like. Elsewhere, actor Drew Barrymore and comedian Bill Maher faced widespread criticism when they announced the return of their talk shows despite the WGA strike last week. But both Barrymore and Maher reversed their decisions this week following the backlash. So,
Uh,
I mean, I guess
I chickened out.
they're, yeah, well, if you're in a brotherhood or a sisterhood, you gotta stick with them through good and bad. So,
I
but the
understand.
one big thing is these writers. I understand why they're not getting any. They're not making any. What is it called? Like they're not getting any extra money whenever the streaming services replay these shows and stuff like that. Like they're
Well,
not getting
streaming service don't
residuals.
really
That's what it
play them.
is.
It's us playing them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think there should be like if you get 100,000 more views on a Stranger Things episode or whatever, maybe they should get a cut of that because
Well, there
you
was
know what I
this
mean. Like they're
one
not
where
like
yeah, I agree completely. Like the show Suits was on Netflix. Well, that show is originally from USA. Suits had over 300 billion minutes of view time this summer or something to that
yeah.
effect. or maybe it's 3 billion. I don't. There was a 3 and a billion. I can't remember exactly how many billion minutes there was, but that the writers didn't get any money from that. The actors didn't make any extra money from that. That was the show, the USA or whoever owns the rights to the show right now sold it to Netflix for them to use for a certain period of time. And they're the only ones that made money where, I
I get what you're
agree.
saying.
Like I think
Like
the
that,
actors in the
like if like say it was USA or something, like whatever network it was on, they sold it to
yeah,
Netflix.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like if it was playing on USA, every episode that they rerun, the writers, the actors,
Yep.
everyone else gets money. Now if you just sell it
Yep.
to Netflix for 3 months, now there's a discord, like the people that would be getting those monies if it's played. And maybe that's need to make cut in the deal when these shows go to a Netflix or streaming service or whatever it is. Maybe that
Yeah.
needs to just,
What?
it would have to be on the front end though, because how many times could you know what I mean? You couldn't, it had to be on the front end part of the deal, the package of it going to Netflix, because you can just run the reruns like
Well, yeah.
constantly, thousands,
So I
thousands
guess
of times.
I think that's what they're fighting for, to make this industry wide. Where if you do throw the reruns up there, the residuals come no matter what. Like it might be, I don't know, $10 to the writer every time it reruns, what per episode or whatever it
Jeez,
may
what are
be.
you
But
talking
like,
about? How? But how can you do that? Because would Netflix pay the, you know what I mean? Because who would pay them? How, where would the money come from? Because Netflix already
essentially,
paid for the rights to the show, right?
so that would be in that contract then. When Netflix would go, let's say Netflix goes and they want to gear out Cheers, let's say,
Okay.
and they want Cheers on Netflix. Basically, it's like this. Okay, you get Cheers, but then everybody that was in production or an actor or actress or whoever, they
Okay.
get X amount given per episode that is streamed.
Okay.
Maybe
Well,
it's 25 cents per
uh,
episode, which sounds low, but like if you have 1 million people streaming episode one, season one, then
well,
and they can keep track of all that. I mean, that's
yeah,
obviously being kept track of.
it makes it tough because let me think about it. I mean, all right, I paid, what was it, $12 a month for the Netflix or whatever it is. It's called,
Yeah,
right? So if I watched 10 episodes or something, or you're gonna say, you know what I mean? If I got
yeah.
to pay $1 per episode, you know what I mean? So Netflix got to pay a
Not
dollar for it.
you. Netflix does.
Yeah, but I'm only paying $12 for the whole month. Like if I can watch more than 12 episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Netflix should go out. I can watch more than 12 episodes. Uh,
yeah.
in a
But
month, right?
there's got to be enough people paying because they're making $45 million movies, two or
Yeah.
three a
Well,
year.
they're not going to cut into their profits. I promise you that.
Well, here's the
It's going to
thing.
go.
Then
It's
if
going to be
then you
$100 a month for a Netflix subscription if
then
you
you
keep
then you
adding that
start
up.
paying. Well, then you start paying it. You start paying to have writers on your staff and start putting out just all original content. You don't run the reruns.
So I mean, that's the other end of it. I mean, do you just not have Cheers anymore? Is there no way to just stream Cheers or Seinfeld or something like that?
Well, I mean, a lot of places that you do see them stream, they have either the ads, and they're making money off ads. Like Hulu still has a lot of ads on it, and
Yeah,
you
it's
can,
disgusting. I
there's a
hate it.
lot. There's a couple other ones. Like I pay extra money so I don't have ads on anything,
Right.
but they're still, the base models still have ads, so they're still making money from ads.
Yeah,
That's still work.
I think it's tough when it's streaming because it could be anyone, anywhere in the world, or watching it anytime, and just shelling out, even if it's an extra dollar for every time that's streamed. That adds up.
I
Like
want to
you said,
say I would say it wouldn't be in the dollar range. It would have to be in the pennies to dime range.
yeah. I mean, that's total. That's writers and actors and everyone else involved.
Yeah, yeah,
That can't just be like a like if it's a dollar total, that's way too much. You can't. They wouldn't make any money. They would go broke quick because you would just. I
yeah.
mean, if you're just an asshole, you'd sit there all day watch. You're paying $12 a month for your Netflix. No, you don't have any ads or anything with $12 a month, so You can watch stream. You can stream 3 things within your household at all times. That's producing another dollar that takes away from Netflix. You know what I mean? So
I mean, that's on Netflix for them to figure out. I
you're
feel
right.
like I
It's
feel like
just
as a
weird.
business, I
I
feel like
don't.
they're making money.
Oh yeah, but is it
They're
wrong to make
they're
money? It's not. They're not evil for
no
making
no
money.
no no. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that at the same point when you still can make buku bucks, like let's say like Suits this summer. Like I'll look up. There was an article which
Did you just
how
change
many
something? Or
minutes
you just
Suits
got
was
way loud.
watched on.
Way better. You there? Can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Technical
Okay.
difficulties. Your audio just changed. That's
Can you
all.
hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's way better now.
How many minutes?
What are you looking up?
Wanius do.
What are you looking up? Okay.
Okay, so Suits on in July alone was 18 billion minutes viewed across Netflix, and it's also on Peacock. Right, Peacock is
Okay.
at this time. So 18 billion minutes viewed of Suits.
Yeah.
That's just in July. Like, you can't tell me that Netflix didn't just make how much money from all these people sitting on net. Like, I'm not saying that they got new accounts because of
Right.
Suits being
That's the
on there,
question. People sign up for Suits.
but they can charge a lot more money now in their ads with the people that have the base model with no ads.
I wouldn't pay for it. I wouldn't pay any more than what I have. I won't. There's no way.
But
I'm
I
not
mean,
paying to watch Suits. Let's put it that way. If it's in my streaming service, I already have.
I'm
I'd
just
watch.
using that as an example. I'm just using an example. There's definitely other shows that are doing the same thing.
That's what I mean. So if you're just paying, so 18, 18 million views, you said?
18 billion minutes viewed.
Billion? Okay, so all right,
18 billion minutes viewed.
cut down. And what's an episode of Suits? How long? Is it an hour or is it a half hour?
It was, I'd say 40 minutes or so without the commercials.
So you divide that by 45 minutes or whatever per episode. So I just don't know how you do it. It's a weird. I don't know how. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Me and Zach didn't talk before this podcast, so I had no idea what the topics were. I was just going off.
Yeah,
So I was
that's true.
prepared. I don't have any numbers or anything, in front
I
of
either
me.
do. I didn't really have any numbers either. I just saw this pop up
Yeah,
on the middle of
I
last
just think
week, and
it's
I was like,
tough because I'm already paying for Netflix, and I can just turn on Suits whenever I want or whatever show I want, and I go watch 3 minutes of an episode, or I go watch the whole episode, or uh, you know what I mean? How do you divvy that up? And that's
yeah.
what they got to figure out, and they got to come to an agreement for that to move on. I guess I
I
don't got
mean,
to,
there's
you know what I mean? And if I got to pay more for those services, I'm not going to pay more for, you know what I mean? I'm at my limit of what I want to pay. I
I
don't want
mean,
to.
I agree with you, and I think there's a lot of people that are at their limit. They keep on bumping it up. Oh, it's $20,
Yeah,
$25,
no,
$30, $32. It's
I
like,
got the Prime
it,
now is $120. The Netflix is
yeah.
$12 a month. So that's 120. You know what I mean? So that's more than that. Even that's 140, I think, for a year or whatever it is. And I got the
I
Hulu.
mean,
I got to get a ESPN Plus, and now it's up. I'm well over like what a regular cable bill used to be. I feel like. I mean,
yeah, what they used to be like regular cable now is $180.
yeah, no, that's dog shit. I ain't never paying for that. No way. There ain't nothing
So
on.
it's crazy. So something has to give, right? Like something has to give. Like
Yeah. And it has
either
to change. I mean, it's a weird freaking time, right? No one knows what the hell to do. No one. It, fuck. I mean, this thing's all this streaming shit's really freaking new, kind of. You know what I mean? If you go back, what it was 15 years ago,
yeah.
it's a completely different world.
Well, I mean, 15 years ago, 16, 17, I know 17 years ago, like when I was still in high school, Netflix was still mail you a DVD in a
DVD.
sleeve,
Yeah,
and then you mail this DVD back. I mean,
yeah.
so
So
streaming has come
I, I
a
a
long
thousand percent
way
agree.
in a
Yeah,
short period of time.
and I 1,000% agree that something has to change. But yeah, like you just said, streaming came a long way, and it now grew its britches for what it was. It's the more convenient way. It's what more people are doing now. I mean, that's what I'm going to do forever now, probably. I mean, in the foreseeable future, there's something better. Um, but yeah, it outgrew its britches. It ain't going to work. They got to come to an agreement because yeah, people definitely are still going to want to entertain. People are still going to want to act. So people are still going to want to write shows and movies, and entertainment. So I think
Oh, it's
it's
definitely
fine.
going to be there.
But I don't on all the things for me to be concerned about. That's the least amount because I know they'll figure it out. There's too much money for them to not figure it out. And if they don't, they'll leave all that money on the table. So they'll figure it out. It'll
There's
happen.
too much money on. There's just the money's there. It's just
That's what I'm
about
saying.
how it's getting divvied up.
Yeah,
I guess
and
my thing.
that'll I mean, maybe someone else new comes in and figures it out, and someone smarter than me.
Where's Elon when you need him? Where is
Yeah,
Elon when you need
Elon
him?
can figure this shit out. I guarantee it.
Yeah, but
And exactly. So this is the least of my concerns because rich people are going to figure it out, and they're going to figure out how to make a lot of money. And so yeah, if it takes some time, I can be patient. I don't really care, dude. I'm going to Brazil for a year, so it's probably the best time. Like,
the dip
you know
out.
what I
Yeah,
mean? Like I'm out.
I'll
I'm
figure it out when I get
spending
back.
freaking shit that's already out. I can
Hopefully,
already watch.
hopefully America's okay when I get back.
Right.
It's like,
Figure it out, you guys. I'm out.
yeah,
Good luck.
right on. I understand completely. It's just it, it, it entertainment. The industry is gonna be there no matter what. Like, so if these people don't want to pay for them, if
Someone
these
will.
people that are or these producers in studio execs don't want to pay it now, somebody's gonna come in and be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, we'll pay it because
There's
we
too much
need,
money on the
we
table.
need writers, we need actors, we need this and that."
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's too much
So
money on the table. This is the least of my concerns with anything in the
yeah,
world going on right now, for sure.
yeah. But so there's that one, and then
What's your other
tit
tip?
top the other tit topic two, tit two. Uh, so have you been paying attention? I know I have. I'm a degenerate gambler, so this is kind of it's a
All right.
little bit of a touchy subject here. It's a little crazy to think that this could happen at this level, but so
Okay.
I guess did you see the MGM big cyber hack? Got MGM in Vegas, the casino and all of its properties have been cyber hacked, held a ransom over the last week since I think last Tuesday. Actually, I think
Still going on?
it started. Yeah, it's still going on. Yeah, like they just yesterday, people still can't get like they have to like physically open their rooms with real keys and stuff and shit like that.
Oh
Like
shit.
yeah, like they don't
Can't
have
even use the
room
fucking
keys.
can't even
They
use the
can't.
fucking card
Yeah,
keys
they don't have a card key.
at the MGM.
Yeah, their machines and stuff. Some of them still aren't online.
Like
The
they're
ones that are online, it doesn't matter if you win 50 cents or $5,000. They have to hand pay you no matter what you win because they can't give you a voucher because they can't get into their
they're talking about
computers.
like
I guess.
slots. They gotta come give you like
Yeah,
quarters.
yeah, straight up. No,
They're letting you play, but it's not on a network, so they
yeah.
can't give you a
Well,
printed
and like
voucher.
they don't have a lot of it anyway. Like a lot of the network and stuff isn't even working. Like they just started getting some of their power back, their elevators to start working.
Oh
It's like
Jesus.
it's freaking crazy, dude. And I guess Caesars, this article,
Dude, I've known
it's
nothing
called
about
the
this.
Wired.
Absolutely, this is the
Wired.
first time I'm ever hearing about any of this.
Really? Oh
Dude,
my.
well, I've
Oh
been
my,
sleeping
buddy.
and working.
This is Yeah, I know that makes sense. I don't do either of those. Well, I sleep, but I don't work. Yeah, so hotel company MGM Studios has dealt with widespread outages, system outages, and service disruptions as properties in Vegas and elsewhere this week following the cyber attack the company has been scrambling to contain. Meanwhile, Caesars also has
Oh,
been
Caesar's.
was Caesars was also recently breached, and they paid off the ransom. It was like 30 million. They paid 15 million,
Holy shit.
and they said but they said that it suffered in their data breach. Many of its loyal program members' social security numbers and driver's license numbers were stolen. So these people, like, obviously, they're screwed.
Hmm. So if you're doing
Getting
the
that,
Caesar sports book, look out.
yeah, yeah. If you're doing Caesar
You're
Sportsbook, or
you're
if you're
at
doing MGM
you're
bets
at
and
risk.
stuff, yeah, MGM bets is at risk too, I guess. So
Hmm.
two high
Well,
profile incidents have drawn scrutiny this week, with MGM customers reporting sporadic key card issues in the company's hotels, slot machines gone dark, ATMs out of order, and other difficulties staying at the MGM properties and cashing out winnings. After Bloomberg, the newspaper, broke the news on Wednesday about the Caesars breach, the Wall Street Journal reported on Thursday that Caesars had paid roughly half of the 30 million its attackers had demanded in exchange for a promise that they wouldn't release stolen customer data. So, or is it data? How do you say
30
that? Data,
mil.
data, whatever.
Caesars took 30 mil just for you.
Yep. While both are significant, experts emphasize that the fallout. Well, I think Caesars has to take 30 mil, right? They have to, because if they don't pay that and all their stuff gets out, I feel like that leaves them open for lawsuits like crazy.
I mean,
I feel like
this
they'd be
whole thing,
paying
it
more
could
in
be a
lawsuits than that.
lawsuit anyway. I feel like, oh,
Yeah.
when you sign that user agreement, your information is confidential, right? It has
Yep.
access to your bank account.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, there's gonna be lawsuits.
I,
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
mean,
suck for them.
ultimately, um, attacks against casinos are dramatic and draw attention. We have whole movie and TV franchises about casino heists, says Leslie Carhart, director of incident response at the industrial control security firm Dragos. Still, a lot of life impacting attacks on critical infrastructure and healthcare occur far less visibly, and therefore they aren't an easy draw for mass media. I do not think this is an issue with cybersecurity or even media in its entirety. It is a human psychological issue. We've had a problem for a
Psychological
long
issues.
time,
Oh,
and
they're gonna have psychological issues.
yeah, it's
I don't. I'll be honest with you. I don't know shit about this. There's gonna be lawsuits over it. It's gonna take years. Um, but what do you? Someone held.
so. So
Okay,
this
what's the
lady that's
conspiracy
saying
theory?
this.
There's got to be a conspiracy theory of someone doing this, right?
Oh yeah, so it's in this. It's in the article while I get down here. But the lady that was saying this is saying that, basically saying the only reason this is getting attention is because it's casinos and money and stuff like that. If this was happening to a hospital, the attention wouldn't be there in the national media,
Yeah, I mean,
and I disagree with that. But I mean, if you had a hotel or a hospital system get completely shut down, you do not. I believe. I full heartedly believe the news would report on that just as much too.
you would hope so, but if it's not convenient for them, who knows? I don't know. I don't trust the news anymore. Sorry. Maybe it's giving attention away from Maui. Maybe it's getting attention away from whatever else is going on behind the scenes of what other.
Yeah.
No,
So
there's been a Biden impeachment coming up, lawsuit or whatever, court case. Hey, anything else they want to throw out just to kind of direct your attention over here?
well,
Or you
it's
just
definitely
gamble
something.
or bet or just
It's
fell right in?
definitely something to hide a news article or a event happening in the world, because it's definitely trying to persuade people to look the other way while this is happening and doesn't get the
Yeah.
attention. I agree with you there. There are things that are coming in the last week
Maybe.
that definitely have not gotten attention that it should have. But yeah, so the group though that that cyber attack group. They're called Alpha, or AKA Black Cat. They're from Russia,
Huh.
um, supposedly. So who knows? It's always the Russians. They
Always the
always
Russians.
get us.
The
Always
Russians
the
are bad.
Russians.
They're
Yeah.
fighting a war, but somehow want to hack the MGM and Caesar Palace.
Well,
Like
these people aren't. These people aren't
they have a
fighting war.
war on their front door, but
Yeah, I
whatever.
mean, yeah, they have better things to do.
Russians bad.
There was another article that I just read though, while looking this up, but they were talking about some of the reasons why that this group is um, trying to hack and do all this stuff to the casinos, and I guess they did a couple other businesses. There is because they want to show the world that if you go to a digital currency, that this will be happening literally every day.
Good.
That people will just start stealing money from
Good.
other people nonstop. And
100%.
I completely agree. I think digital currency is the death of anybody but elite. The first, the
Those take it
number
away.
one,
Ones that can pay to
yeah.
take your money, they'll pay it. They'll pay to
Oh
take
yeah.
your money, but you have nothing.
If we would go to digital currency, we would ultimately end up in the 1%. You know, the 1% having in the world having everything, and all of us basically living in tents, eating bugs, and being told what we're gonna do every day.
I know. I
So
think they think, well, they'll give us housing and I don't think they'll give us they'll give us some livable conditions. Be like, oh, look how humane we are, giving you this and that.
oh yeah, they'll
And
put us in camps.
yeah, I mean, you're just going to be enslaved to it and beg them
Yeah,
for whatever handout they want to give. And that's how I look at it. That's
but
terrifying to me. And if
I
in going to a
go
digital
ahead.
currency, like who controls it? Who's able to turn off your bank account? Like, all right, you just all right,
That's the thing.
Zach. If you're
No
president,
one
I disagree
knows.
with. If you're the ruler of the digital currency, and all of a sudden I have a disagreement with you, you're just going to turn off my bank accounts. Can I just no longer buy groceries? You're just going to starve me out. Can I not get food? Not, you know what I mean? Can I get a credit out? Can I not get a loan? Can I? I mean,
I agree. I agree full-heartedly. But there is one good thing that came out of the cyber attacks at MGM Resort. Can I read you this?
you can read me.
The one good thing. This is the title. Las Vegas Strip Club offers free lap dances to customers affected
Hell
by
yeah.
MGM Resort's cyber attack. Larry Flint's Hustler Club in Las Vegas says it's offering free
Amen to
luggage
Larry Flint.
storage and airport pickup for people. Huh? What's that?
Hell yeah, Larry Flint. Cheers.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cheers to him. It's offering free luggage storage and airport pickup for people who experience delays in check-in, as well as a complimentary $1,200 platinum VIP membership and lap dances to his club. Our hearts go out to both the employees as well as the tourists who have been affected by this devastating event. As members of the hospitality industry, we decided to do our part to help improve. They are doing more than just their part. I mean, they are helping people left and right. But yeah, do our part. So, blah 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 blah. During their visit to Las Vegas, which will in turn alleviate the stress of employees who are so diligently handling the situation. MGM International in Nevada said Wednesday, filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) that it suffered a cyber attack. So, yeah, that's an American stepping up for his citizens.
That really brings the adult entertainment industry, really gives it, like a good kudos, and gives it a good, we're doing our part too. We're in this together. I mean, we're Americans. The adult entertainment industry has been looked down upon for years.
Well,
you know what?
I mean, they're just here trying to make people feel better. That's what I try to tell. Yeah.
Good, well-timed PR for the, and good for those girls.
Yeah. I bet you they're busier than ever.
Oh yeah, I hope so. Good for them.
Yeah.
Colleges are
So
expensive now, you know?
no, $1,200. You're getting $1,200. I feel like that's a lot of lap dances. I don't know. I've never been to Vegas.
Never been to Vegas.
I can't. I can't say I've never been to adult
I told you I spent thousands of
entertainment.
dollars in one night in
Yeah,
Vegas once, right?
yeah. If you guys want to check that story, I think it was episode 4 of the Don't Pass Go podcast. If you guys want to go back there, episode
I think I
4,
was
you can
6
hear.
because we were on the road.
Oh, was it 6?
6.
Were we on
Yeah.
the road for that?
I think
No,
so.
we were at the house. We were at the house.
Vegas story was 4. Well, whatever.
Yeah,
They're
but
all
yeah,
blending
it's
together now, which is good.
yeah. So what? Those are my 2 topics on tits today. You guys lucked out. We got not 1 tit, 2 tits. Tits is our segment. Funny name, serious topics. We try to talk about some things, get some things off our
Before we
chest.
close this out, I got a third tit for you.
Okay.
Did you hear we lost a jet? We lost an
Yeah.
F-35.
uh, no, they found it. They found it.
Oh, they
They
found
found
debris in a
remnants of
field.
it. They found remnants of it in South Carolina.
Yeah, right down the road from it. They lost it. Yeah.
Oh, let's
They asked the
no.
American public to check the skies and report it. Who do you? Oh,
I saw some videos about that. They're like, oh, they set up a hotline. Like,
right there. No one in the cockpit. Zooming by it.
well, the thing is,
100 mile an hour. You know, let me just.
and like, I don't know whose video I watched of it, but they're like, they set up a hotline. Like, by the time you call, that thing's gone. Like, what are you supposed to say? Hey, I just saw your jet go past at
How would you know if you
195 mile
saw
an
it?
hour.
Right.
Yeah. I just saw your jet go past at 300 some mile an hour. Yeah, you should catch it. If you go now, you'll be able to catch it before it hits that farm down in South Carolina. But in that, and
Unbelievable.
who's to say? Who's to say? First, first, the fact that they came out and said they lost the fucking jet—that's crazy. Like
That's incredible. I mean,
crazy.
just shows you how incompetent some things are around here. Then
And
you have no
then,
way to get to it, or I mean, I guess yeah, you don't want to be easily tracked, which is probably good, but like
well, they did say like the detection on them, they're meant to be not detected by radar. So
right.
that's one
Good
of the
job.
reasons why they couldn't find it. It works.
How much was it? 80 billion, 80 million,
100,
80 million,
100 million.
100
It was
million.
close to 100 million. It was close to 100. It might be a little less, but it's close to 100
Just,
million. Yeah.
just cruising, man. Just unmanned, just cruising.
But my thing is, then you lose it. You come out and say, "Yeah, we're incompetent. We lost a freaking $100 million jet. Can you help us find it?" And then they say, "Oh, we found it in a field." Like we're supposed to believe that too. Like, oh, you
Right.
just so happen found it in a field.
This, yeah.
Like,
No.
like
Okay.
it's a little shady. It just goes to show you that America, we have problems. We got some problems that we need to
Yeah.
fix.
That's why the Actors Guild and Writers Guild is the least of my worries because there's a
Well,
lot of shenanigans going on. And
personally, it's some of my worries because I do like to watch TV,
yeah,
and I don't care if it's streaming or on cable. I still
uh,
like to watch movies and TV. So it
yeah,
is some of my worries selfishly, and also I feel like everybody should be making. They should fight to try to get what they want. I feel like the producing companies and the execs should be getting paid what they want to get paid, and I also feel like hey, like if you want the best of the best, you gotta start paying the writers like they're the best of the best. So
not maybe what you
is
want,
what
but
it
maybe
is.
what you earned or your fair cut. I'm all
Yeah,
for a fair cut. I
yeah,
mean,
fair cut.
I want to get paid $200 an hour, but that's not
But
my
that's
fair
fair for
cut.
you. I feel like you
All
deserve
right,
it.
I wish,
Yeah.
I wish.
You want me to come to negotiate your next contract, but
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
yeah.
Should we wrap this up?
Yeah, it's up to you. I don't care.
I
Unless
think
you
we're at
got
about an
more.
hour.
Oh,
I don't have the timer
okay.
here.
Uh
I don't have a timer. I just know it's
I don't
2:40 p.m. in the afternoon.
yeah. Yeah, we can wrap it up. We can call it a day. But
You gotta
yeah,
hit some balls. I'll
anything
go. I don't know. Go eat something. I'm hungry.
try some good food.
Yeah, I'm actually might Uber down to Charlotte and just spend the day there and come back at like 2 in the morning or something. Try to stay up as
Yeah.
long as I can.
Try to keep that nightlife, that
Yeah.
hoot hours going.
Yeah. Probably
Makes
drinking
sense.
a drink at 1 p.m., 1:30. That's probably not my best interest, but screw it.
Yeah,
My day
whatever.
off.
Do what you want. You only get one of them. Cheers to you, sir. We'll see you guys. Thank you for
Don't Pass Go
joining us on
podcast,
the.
episode 9 in the books.
Oh, how about it now? Let's go. See you guys. Love you.
Toodaloo.